Praise to Allah. Not having a job can really suck, especially if you don't have a rich family or, a solid support system to where you can depend on until you get back on your feet. That can be really tough as a man, because the pressure that society has placed on men, is that if you don't work, you're nothing, plus just the pressure of having to provide, especially if you have kids or a wife or whatever, just people that depend on you as a man. You feel that pressure when you're not working. You feel it when you do work, but you really feel it when you're not working. Because you understand, your role and what society has placed on being a man, the weight that comes with it as far as working. So as a man, you're expected to work, you're expected to just have some sort of job, but your job is to provide, your job is to, give women financial stability in most cases. So yeah. So when you're not working, you really feel all that pressure. You start feeling the bills, you start feeling people around you changing, especially if you have a girl, she might start to change on you because of your financial situation. So, you just have to understand your situation, figure out why you're not working first. Then once you figure out why you're not working, you can do what you need to do to put your life in the right direction. Some people that do have a job currently, but you're tired of your job, you want to quit or you want a better job, it's okay to continue to stay at that job until you find something else, and then you can quit, when you have something guaranteed, But I understand some jobs just really suck that bad to where you have to quit or you feel like you have to quit on the spot. So I understand that. But if you can hang in there a little bit longer until you find something better, just try to do that so that way you can keep some income coming in until you get to where you want to be. But when you don't have a job at all, you should try to do everything you can to start working. But understand that right now, it might not be in the cards because of the way the economy is. A lot of jobs are being taken away. There's a lot of layoffs going on all around the world, and there's a lot of talk about AI taking away jobs, and will probably take away more jobs in the future. So you have to understand that too. We're in a bad economy right now, so you might not be able to get the job you really want. You might have to settle for something less until you can find a better way. But yeah, understand that the economy is really rough right now, so try not to beat up yourself too much. Like I said, I understand feeling the pressures of being a man and being out of work. I can understand how that can affect you, but you have to understand some things are beyond your control, and so yeah. But like I said, if you're able to find any kind of job right now because of how bad the economy is, you need to try to get in where you fit in. Whatever it takes. You know, to those who don't want to work, and, become an entrepreneur and explore your talents. There's no limit to what you can do as long as you put your mind to it and don't let whatever your situation is or whatever obstacle that you are facing keep you from doing what you love to do. Understand sometimes it might not be in your destiny to work. Sometimes it might not be your destiny. A lot of us try to go to these jobs that suck, that are real toxic, and we try to put up with it because we all need money to live. We all need money, but so some of the things that we're willing to put up with in order to get it, it's crazy. But yeah, some of us, our journey might not be to work. Our journey might be to pursue our passion and our goals outside of the typical punching the clock. So yeah, just figure out what your purpose is and what your journey is. Try not to look at somebody else's journey and think that that's your path, because all our paths are different. So just understand what you need to do and understand that you might have to change your game plan, and it's okay. Sometimes plan A doesn't work out, so you need to go to plan B or C or D. You know what I'm saying? So just try not to get too stressed out about not working. If you know you're doing everything you can to solve it, then you can be at peace with it. Hope y'all stay blessed.